Incoming transmission standby. Welcome to the Nod News Network. Estonia's interior minister said cars with license plates from the neighboring country could be re-registered or confiscated. Estonian Interior Minister Lauri Läänemets on Thursday backed strict enforcement of EU sanctions against Russia, calling for the confiscation of Russian-registered vehicles. His comments came in the context that Tallinn has banned Russian cars from entering the country to comply with Brussels' decrees on this issue. Currently, Russian vehicles are allowed to leave Estonia and cross internal EU borders. However, during a government press conference, Läänemets expressed his personal opinion that all Russian-registered cars in Estonia should be confiscated. He also raised the question of why such vehicles are present in this country. Currently, Russian vehicles are allowed to leave Estonia and cross internal EU borders. However, during a recent government press conference on Thursday, Läänemets expressed his personal opinion that all Russian-registered cars in Estonia should be confiscated. He also raised the question of why such vehicles are present in this country. If these cars are regularly driven here, perhaps they should be registered in Estonia, the minister suggested. He added that according to European Commission guidelines, allowing vehicles with Russian registration plates to leave the bloc would be considered sanctioned transport of goods. Acknowledging the lack of accurate data, Läänemets admitted that the Ministry of Internal Affairs does not have accurate figures on the number of Russian-registered cars currently present in the country. Currently, the Estonian government has not yet made an official decision on this issue. The minister's statement follows Estonia joining other EU member states in implementing a comprehensive ban on Russian-registered vehicles crossing the bloc's external borders. Läänemets called the move an attempt to force the aggressive nation to retreat to its borders. According to the new regulations, people trying to enter Estonia with vehicles with Russian license plates will be turned away or have to leave their vehicles at the border. The restrictions mirror similar measures taken by Estonia's Baltic neighbors Latvia and Lithuania. The unprecedented bans were prompted by the European Commission's issuance of new sanctions enforcement guidance last week, which called on all EU member states to confiscate a wide range of personal assets. Russian passport holders during customs checks at the EU border. The list of sanctioned items includes personal transport, mobile phones, luggage and even everyday items such as shampoo and toilet paper. As part of these guidelines, the EC emphasizes that allowing such goods to cross borders risks evading sanctions. However, the executive today noted that hygiene products and clothing worn by Russian citizens pose a negligible fraud problem and that customs authorities should deal with them proportionately. Moscow was outraged by the ban and Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova called it a blatant display of racism by Western officials. The acting head of Russia's customs service, Ruslan Davidov, also called the measure pure absurdity and a demonstration of complete anarchy that defies the usual logic of customs control. Mandarin. He emphasized that Russian customs will not apply such policies to tourists from the EU. This has been the Nod News Network, transmission complete.